They are tiny, silent, nearly weightless, but they are among the most dangerous animals on Earth. Ticks and mosquitoes do not bite out of hunger. They bite to hijack, feed, and infect. Their bodies are engineered for stealth, persistence, and survival. They are nature's most efficient biological weapons. They spread disease with disturbing precision. They infiltrate without detection. They adapt faster than humanity can fight them. They evolve at the edge of invisibility, surviving in climates where larger predators cannot. And once you understand their biology, you'll see why nature built them for silent warfare. Let's begin with mosquitoes, the deadliest animals in human history. Their mouthparts are hypodermic tools more advanced than any syringe ever built. They pierce skin with 6 specialized needles, each with a specific purpose. Some slice tissue. Some locate blood vessels. Some inject anticoagulants to keep the blood flowing. And others siphon life out of the body drop by drop. This mouth architecture is so refined that you rarely feel the bite. A perfect attack from a perfect biological infiltrator. Now the hook stopper. Mosquitoes don't just drink blood, they inject it. When they bite, they mix your blood with their saliva, transferring pathogens directly into your bloodstream. Malaria, dengue, West Nile, Zika, countless viruses, they all ride into the body on a mosquito's needle. This weaponized saliva shuts down pain response. It disables clotting. It confuses your immune system. And by the time you react, the invader is long gone, leaving infection behind. Mosquitoes are masters of stealth flight. Their wings beat so fast that the sound is almost imperceptible until it's too late. Their bodies weigh nearly nothing, letting them drift on the smallest air currents. They track humans through carbon dioxide signatures. They sense heat from meters away. They detect sweat chemicals with terrifying accuracy. They move like guided missiles, targeting the warmest and most vulnerable areas of your skin. This is not random biting, it is precision targeting. Evolution gave mosquitoes an unfair advantage: speed. They land, bite, and escape in seconds. Their entire feeding process is optimized for survival. If you swat, they sense the movement of your muscles before your hand even rises. Their reflexes outmatch yours by orders of magnitude. They can feed mid-flight. They can land without causing vibration. And they only need a few seconds of contact to deliver infection. This is biological warfare at the microscopic level. Now the tension shifts to ticks, the slow, silent shadow predators. While mosquitoes strike fast, ticks take the opposite approach. They climb grass blades and wait for hosts to walk by. They detect movement from vibrations. They smell carbon dioxide and latch on without being felt. Their mouthparts are barbed hooks that anchor deep into flesh. And once they're in, they do not let go. A tick's bite is a long-term invasion. They can stay attached for days without detection. Their saliva contains anesthetics that shut down pain. It contains anti-inflammatory compounds that silence the immune response. It contains cement-like proteins that glue them into your skin. And during this time, they can transmit pathogens with chilling efficiency. Lyme disease, ehrlichiosis, Rocky Mountain spotted fever ticks deliver them all through prolonged, undetected feeding. Ticks are the perfect slow weapon. They don't need to fly. They don't need speed. They use patience as their strategy. They latch on, hide beneath fur or hair, and quietly drain blood. Their bodies expand up to 100 times their original size while feeding. They use your own blood as armor. And as they swell, infection spreads deeper into your system. They aren't just parasites, they're infiltrators. The hook stopper hits again. Ticks inject pathogens with a cocktail that suppresses your defenses. Their saliva disarms your body's alarm system. It keeps blood from clotting. It disables immune signals. It blocks your ability to feel irritation. Your body doesn't fight back because it doesn't realize it's under attack. By the time symptoms appear, the tick has already dropped off and vanished like a ghost. Evolution has made ticks nearly indestructible at small scales. They can survive extreme temperatures. They can go months without feeding. They can withstand drowning attempts. Their shells are armor-like, deflecting pressure and damage. They hide in crevices, waiting for hosts for as long as it takes. Their life cycle is built on stealth and durability. They are biological time bombs waiting to activate. Mosquitoes, on the other hand, weaponize reproduction. A single female can lay hundreds of eggs at a time. These eggs can survive drought, heat, or freezing. Some species lay eggs that hatch only when conditions are perfect. It's strategic, timing-delayed warfare. A new wave of attackers emerges without warning. And in warm climates, breeding cycles can happen repeatedly with no pause between generations. This creates a relentless pressure on human populations. Mosquitoes adapt to repellents. They evolve resistance to insecticides. They change feeding behaviors to avoid capture. They alter flight patterns. They shift to biting at different times of day. Every attempt to fight them triggers new adaptations. They are evolution's fastest-moving biological weapon system. Ticks evolve differently, but just as effectively. Their life stages each require a blood meal: larva, nymph, adult. 3 separate opportunities to spread disease. And because they feed on multiple host species, they act as bridges for infection from wildlife to humans. Mice, deer, birds, dogs, ticks connect ecosystems through blood. They are nature's disease couriers. Their feeding method gives them another advantage: patience. A tick can wait for a host longer than nearly any other arthropod. They remain dormant until energy returns. They hide in shadows, in leaves, in tall grass. Their sensory organs detect temperature, CO, and movement. They know when a host approaches long before the host knows a tick is there. It is silent biological stalking. Both mosquitoes and ticks bypass human defenses in different ways. Mosquitoes strike quickly, leaving before detection. Ticks strike slowly, remaining invisible while feeding. Mosquitoes weaponize speed. Ticks weaponize patience. Mosquitoes hit populations fast. Ticks infiltrate individuals deeply. Together, they form 2 halves of nature's perfect disease-spreading machine. And here's another hook stopper. Neither mosquito nor tick wants to kill. Killing the host is counterproductive. They want you alive so they can feed again and spread pathogens further. Their goal is continuity, not destruction. The pathogens they carry evolved to exploit this relationship. Diseases don't spread despite these insects. They spread because of their biological perfection. This makes them the ideal natural vectors. Lightweight, adaptable, and nearly invisible. Able to survive in deserts, jungles, cities, and frozen regions. Able to infiltrate mammals, reptiles, birds, and even amphibians. Their versatility is unmatched. They are tiny, but they influence ecosystems on a global scale. Some of the deadliest diseases in history exist only because these insects exist. Look at their roles in human history. Mosquitoes shaped civilizations, wiped out armies, and influenced migration. Ticks shaped ecosystems, limiting animal populations and redistributing predators. These creatures alter the fate of species far larger than themselves. Not through force, but through stealth. Not through strength, but through biology. Their power comes from infection, not physical damage. Ticks and mosquitoes don't need venom, don't need claws, don't need size or speed. Their weapon is simple: blood. They invade silently. They feed unnoticed. They transfer pathogens with surgical precision. They disappear without leaving a trace. Their evolutionary strategy is infiltration, not confrontation, and it works flawlessly. So the next time you swat a mosquito or feel a tick crawling on your skin, remember this truth. You're not fighting a simple insect. You're facing nature's most efficient biological vector, a creature evolved for stealth, endurance, and infection. A predator of blood, a master of infiltration. A tiny organism that has shaped the world through disease alone. And the most terrifying part? They're only getting better at it.